Hello and welcome to YASSERTV. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a press conference reaction and a little preview as well. This is pre-recorded. I'm going to release that on the same day actually. So we'll be on the Friday. We'll be released. Big up to every single one of you that's tuned in. All the support and everything. Appreciate. Happy holidays to everyone as well that's celebrating. But in the meantime, make sure you're liking the video. Leave your comments about the press conference reaction in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. You can see down here it says 57 subscribers away from 1k. 57. So make sure you're supporting the channel. Yeah, the aim to get there before the end of the year. We can get there. You know what I'm saying? Couple of days left, we can get there. So please support the channel by subscribing. And make sure the notifications are on as well. If you want to know when I'm uploading, if I release a community post or anything like that. But having gotten this out of the way, let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Parmesan Pep, like Jimmy likes to call him. Shout out to Jimmy. Let's see what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he got to say. So, let's get into it.
Good morning. Like in Europe, mate.
Sure, I do. Good morning, and thank you for joining us. We will take the usual format today and begin.
I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? He looks, maybe this is smart, Maresca with the beard. You know, so when he went like shaving and that, bro, we started losing games as well. You know.
In with Sky Sports News, Gary Cottrell. Away you go.
Morning.
Wednesday, Merry Christmas.
Hopefully it's good questions. You know, a lot of these people like to ask dumb questions. Please let it be good questions.
An early Christmas present there, a little plane.
Yeah, I think it's the new sponsor, no, for the club.
Well, I hope you enjoy playing with it. Talking about planes, you did a bit of plane
I hope you enjoy playing with it.
speaking, didn't you, a couple of weeks ago? The worst 48 hours quote. Any developments, any updates?
No. I just again also before Newcastle game, I already spoke about that. So nothing to add.
I don't know why he's asking him about something that happened in the past. It happened. He spoke about it, like he said, before the Newcastle game. Today, this is the press conference reaction, and it says Villa. Ask questions about this week, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Why does no one ask normal questions? Footballing questions.
Meeting with anyone from the sporting directors department or the ownership?
Again, before Newcastle game in the press conference, I said that we had a meeting, that the relation is good, and we are all focus on, you know, Aston Villa game, the next game. So nothing to add.
Right, but players' Christmas party I see down here at the training ground. How is the spirit? All Christmassy?
Yeah, it was very good. Family time.
My brother, ask the footballing questions, bro. Ask the footballing questions.
Players with friends, with the kids. So it was nice day, yeah.
And in terms of, just before I move on, any injury updates? Estevao, how's he looking?
He's back. He's back. He's available for Saturday. Him and also Liam Delap.
Liam Delap and Estevao are back. That's the news you want to hear. That's the news that you want to hear. Finally, you could have just asked that in the first question. Any injury updates? That's what you should have said. Of course, you ask, are you doing well? How's the squad? Fair enough. But then after that, injury updates. Straight to the question, bro. Straight to the point.
Liam's back and available.
Mm-hmm.
That a bit sooner than you thought?
No, we didn't know exactly for how long he needs to be out, but as I said, he's available for Saturday, he's available also estevao, so very happy for both.
Oh, it's great news. So what does Christmas...
Speaking about that as well, I'm pretty sure I read that they thought when he dislocated his shoulder, this is Liam Delap, by the way, that he may have had a fracture. Obviously, they had to make sure that it wasn't, and I think based on that, they put it at 68 weeks. Obviously, that not being the case, they obviously he's ended up coming back quicker than that. So that's a boost. Hopefully, he can turn it around, because he's, like I said before in many other streams, he's disappointed me this season. He's someone that I actually wanted to do really well. I thought he'd do really well, but he needs to now step up. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it loud and clear. He needs to step up now. You know what I'm saying? He needs to step up. So let's see what he does. But let's get into it now. Let's see what he's going to ask him. Training schedule over Christmas, including day offs and preparation. Let's see what he says.
Look like for the players? Have they had time off this week, or has it been a full week of training and now they're going to have some time off?
No, we are, they after Newcastle, they had 2 days off. We trained yesterday, we trained today, tomorrow off, and then Friday session and Saturday game.
Because I know you've worked...
So this has been recorded. I think this came out yesterday. So I think this came out yesterday. Yeah, a day ago, yesterday. So that's why. So they're not training. I don't think they trained on Christmas Day, but it makes sense now. So I've recorded this on Friday. It came out on Thursday. So they had days off. They trained tomorrow, which means today, and probably Friday.
For a while with Pep, and he's given his players a bit of time off this week, but he weighed them before they went away for their kind of pre-Christmas break, and he's going to weigh them when they come back. Mm-hmm. Is that something you'll be doing?
It's Pep's choice, and he considered to do that. I think every manager probably think in different way, but again, you have to respect a different point of view.
Is it something you would do though, or do you trust the players to do the right thing on Christmas?
No, I think it's not about trust or don't trust. I think also Pep trusts the players, but it's just a different way.
You'll be in the stands obviously for the Villa game. Does that affect your preparation? How do you deal with that? You're obviously very animated, very involved coach on the touchline.
Yes, I'm suspended in almost 100 games. I've been suspended for 3 times, 1 for celebration and 2 times for yellow card. So yeah, unfortunately I will be on the stand, but Will is there, Dan is there.
Willie's that's crazy, but yeah, Caballero's gonna be there, Willie Caballero and someone else. But listen, we didn't need this, you know what I'm saying? We didn't need this, but maybe it gives him a better view from the stands, so he can see what's going wrong, what's not going wrong from that angle, and he can fix things, innit? You know what I'm saying? By giving them the instructions. That's what we need. That's what we need, bro. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you don't want to hear the manager on the sideline, but listen, if it gives him a better perspective, a point of view, like he likes to call it, from the stands, then if we need to make any changes, you know what I'm saying, you better be spotting that quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because this late substitution thing and that, we don't need any of that. You know what I'm saying? We don't need any of that. Solve it. Solve it.
The coaching staff is there.
Does it affect the way you prepare though, in terms of getting your messages to the players?
No.
Obviously Villa on an amazing run, 10 games winning run. It'll be a club record equal their club record if they make it 11. I guess you're right to spoil that party.
Yeah, they are doing fantastic, but they are doing fantastic this season, last season, years ago. With Unai, they are doing a fantastic job, and as you said, in this moment they have 10 games in a row. Hopefully we can win the game on Saturday.
Obviously, one of the subplots is Cole Palmer, Morgan Rogers, 2 players who would love to start in the number 10 position for England in the World Cup. Would you swap Morgan Rogers for Cole Palmer?
No.
Why?
What? Hey, listen. VAR, 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 VAR. VAR. VAR.
Who would love to start in the number 10 position for England in the World Cup. Would you swap Morgan Rogers for Cole Palmer?
No.
Why?
What?
I tend to find that a little bit more impossible.
What? Bro, this guy's taking a mick, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's taking a mick. Of course I wouldn't. Hey, this is crazy, bro. See what I'm saying? They always ask dumb questions, bro. Big up to Morgan Rogers. He's doing his thing. But why would you ask this manager, would you take Cole Palmer or not? Bro, I swear this... You see these journalists, bro. I don't know what's going on with them, innit? I don't know what's going on with them because this is crazy.
Because I love Cole, and Cole is my player.
And Cole's better, you know what I'm saying? But either way, it's a weird question, bro. Yeah, it's the guy on form, you know what I'm saying? Let's stop pushing the guy on form. Bro, leave him, he's performing. Let him do his thing, innit? You don't need the controversy, you don't need to put them against each other. It's weird behaviour anyway, but...
I think Thomas Tuchel might be there, and whether he should be coming now and looking at Cole Palmer closely now he's back to his best and playing again.
Yeah, I think it's a good option for Thomas, but at the end it's Thomas' decision.
Because we're not yet in January, but everyone were already talking about transfers. Antoine Semenyo was linked with Chelsea, but now it seems that's not going to happen. Was he a player that you were interested in at any point?
I'm focused about Aston Villa. I'm not focused on players that they can arrive, players that they can leave. The only focus for me in this moment is Aston Villa game. That for sure will be a tough game because they are doing fantastic, and we need to be focused on that.
Good way to sway it, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Deflect. But, like, would I say that he wanted him? I don't know. Obviously, we don't know any facts, but I think it was just a good opportunity when he came out on the market, when they found out he's on the market in January to see what he can do. I think the sporting directors fumbled it in terms of if you're going to come out with the briefing saying that you trust the players you currently have and you will reward them, why are you looking at Semenyo for then? You know what I'm saying? So we better get our centre-backs and a goalkeeper, or at least centre-backs. Go get our centre-backs in January. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear no, we ain't got no money. Sell the sassy and bring us a centre-back. We know you got money. You inquired. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep doing this window shopping thing. I'm telling you, be very careful. Be very, very careful. Yeah? Be very careful. But big up Maresca. He swayed. He said, focus on the Villa game. Rightly so. However, you can't keep saying we're focusing on the Villa game and then you fumble the Villa game, bro. You know what I'm saying? You said you watched all these games from Newcastle and then you fumbled the first half.
Maybe that area of the pitch is something you would consider in January?
I know that I need to repeat every press conference exactly the same, but before Newcastle, I spoke about my relation with the club and I said that is good. I spoke about Estevao and Delap back, and now I need to repeat. I need to speak about wide players, and before Newcastle, I said that I'm in love with the squad we have, and I don't think we need to do something. But again, the next one I will answer the same question again.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, essentially, you're not getting anything from me, essentially, and he's right. Do you know what I'm saying? He's right. He's not wrong. They keep trying to see whether he's gonna. Obviously, they all want their hit pieces, innit? Just one of them things, but. Sorry, but oh yeah, they all want their little hit pieces and all of that with Maresca, bro. He's not one. He's just gonna keep quiet. Just because he spoke last time don't mean he's gonna keep speaking. You know, so these people are weirdos.
Alex?
Hi, Azar.
Same question.
Same question. Different question.
Same question. See, he already knows, bro. Like,
You say it'll be a tough game at the weekend. How do you stop this Villa team? Where are the main threats, would you say, in that?
Yeah, we need to do our best because they are
good
a
question.
very good team, well organized. On the ball and off the ball, it's very clear what they do, the way they want to play. They are in this moment also full of confidence. That is very important in a football team. But again, we're gonna try to do our best, try to win, and continue to grow.
If someone had told you at the start of this season that this is where Chelsea would be at Christmas, would you have said, okay, that sounds good, with the expectation?
Yeah, we are in for competition. We are there.
No, it's not good, bro. It's not good because you could say that, you could put the context in to say that there's certain positions, there's certain games we should have done better, so we should have been higher. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what I don't like, bro. Don't tell me this is what I expected from. I expected to challenge it. I didn't expect to be doing top 4 again. Do you know what I'm saying? That's with all due respect, bro. You don't hit a target and then set the same target. So if I hit 1K by the end of this week, or next week, am I gonna set my target to 1K again next year? Is that what we're doing? This is mad. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to aim higher, bro. 2K, 5K. You need to aim higher, bro. Even if, okay, cool, we know this team has been gutted and it's built again and all that. Boom. Have some aims, innit? Have some proper aims, bro. This is weird behavior sometimes, bro. Oh, cool. Maybe with some of the injuries and him not being back, you can put it all in perspective. Are we in a bad position right now? No. Could we have been in a better position? Or did you expect to be in a better position in the summer? When you look at now, I would say yes. I expect it to be slightly higher in the table. Do you know what I'm saying? However, I think if you look at the points gap between all the other teams and stuff like that, then maybe you don't feel like you're far off in it. But when you go through the context of the season, we should have done better. Do you know what I'm saying? We should have been higher. But do you know what I'm saying? For him to say I expected to be here, I'm kind of not having that. But let's see what he wants to say.
We are in Premier League fighting. We are semi-final Carabao.
But I agree in terms of we're still in all the competitions. That's the bit I agree in. We haven't gone out yet. But I mean, that's not even an achievement, is it? You haven't done anything yet to say you haven't gone out.
Oh, in Champions League we are there. FA Cup we're gonna start in January, so I think we are in a very good place in this moment.
Coming to the end of the year, what's top on your wish list for your team in 2026?
Continue to grow. That is the most important thing. Continue to improve. Then also in terms of injury, I think it's normal when you have injury in football because when you play every 2-3 days, it's normal. You know the amount of games, the minutes. But for sure, if they can be healthy, all of them, is the best thing. But again, we're gonna try to find solution game after game.
Just one on Cole Palmer. Is he ready for 90 minutes?
I think he's ready for 90 minutes. Yeah, the progression for a player is 45, 1 hour, 71. He already played 1 hour against I think Everton. He played more than 70 against Newcastle. So I think the progression is there.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you too.
Thanks, Alex. Ian?
She actually asked the questions. Villa game, a Cole Palmer question. Are you happy with where you are right now in terms of your expectations? Kept it moving. The first Donny, the Sky Sports guy, I don't know what he was on. Do you know what I'm saying? They put him first and they just waffle.
So how are you? Are you two, Villa and Chelsea, both in the title race going into this game?
Ooh.
Very careful. Hold on. Very careful.
Be very careful. Let's see.
Again, if in February, March we are where we are, probably yes. But now we are still in December, almost January.
My gaffer, you know. He's a smart guy, you know. I was waiting for him to say, yo, no, we're not in the top. I was gonna cook him. But you know what? That's what I've been saying recently. Yo, listen, let's see where we are by that time, innit? It's all fun and games saying I'm in a title race and then you fall off massively and all that rubbish. Listen, that's the YouTube thing, and I'm not doing the YouTube thing. titles are not won now. Do you know what I'm saying? Ask Pep and them, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Pep said that the team that wins the title is the team that usually grows during the season. That's what he said. And he's won multiple league titles in this country. So we'll go with him in it.
Yeah.
Because last year you were in a very good position, and we kept asking you press conference after press conference about being in the title race, and you kept saying it was just too early for this team. Is a title challenge this year too early for your team?
Depends where we are in March.
But right now, give me an idea of where you think.
Right now we are competing, we are good, but now January, February, many games. So when
he said good, he didn't say great. Choices of words, you know what I'm saying? And he said, let's see where we are in March. I agree with him on that, because if you're 2 points off in March and there's 10 games left or whatever, 5 games left, 4 games left, and you can still win it if the other team slips. Do you know what I'm saying? You're still within that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think aiming for that would make you'd be confirmed top 4 way before that. So essentially you'd be in a really good position. I think aiming for top 4, and then if something happens you start falling off, is the dangers of being all the games have to be won and you're stressed out because you might not even make top 4. I think aiming high is way more important. But it all depends on the match. People keep asking him, I think it's the teams, he said we're competing. And I said, hey, some of the games we ain't even played we ain't even played 45 better than that, more than 45 minutes. Do you know what I'm saying? We're playing 45-minute halves. Like, so we're playing good for 45 minutes and then we coast in the first half, especially the first half. So we need to do much better. But let's see what he says. Because remember, he's right in terms of Villa have the current form. They're playing with confidence. They will 10-game winning streak. They can potentially make it 11. Do you know what I'm saying? They know what to do off the ball, or they know what to do on the ball. What I think is that, especially in this game, they didn't really play well against United. Managed to get the win. But if they think they can do the same against us, there's a possibility. Obviously, we can hurt them and get the points off them as well. So, yeah, let's see what happens, innit?
We need to arrive to March, and then we set the target.
Is it too simplistic for us to say Saturday's game is whoever plays better has more effect? Cole Palmer and Morgan Rogers will win the game. Is that just too simplistic? And if it is,
no, they are 2 fantastic players. For sure, they're gonna be important during the game. But I think both players, they need the other 10 around them to support them and to help them to do the right things. So it's for sure it's about Morgan, it's about Cole, but it's about the team.
Another player you've got available this weekend, Estevao. So much has been written about this young man already, and when we talk about Cole and Morgan maybe going to the World Cup, likewise Estevao, Brazil. How good can this kid be? I mean, obviously he is still only a teenager. Can he go on one day to be one of the best of the world?
I think he's already one of the best young players in the world, but he needs to continue to improve, he needs to work hard, but for sure if he does that, he can be one of the top players in the future.
Have a good Christmas.
You too, thank you.
Thanks, Ian. Rob?
And Reece James was arguably the difference in getting Chelsea going in the second half on Saturday. Is he now playing and behaving like the captain you wanted when you were critical of him last season?
Absolutely, yes.
What is he doing now that is different? So
I think he's growing in terms of leadership. He's growing also in terms of players because he's playing more minutes. Mm-hmm. And this is the reason why we are all happy. First of all, because he can be fit, he can be healthy, and then because we know that he can behave also as a leader.
Given his history here and the amount of time he's been here, and the influence he's having and how much turnover there's been over the last few years, is he the most important player you think you've got in your squad at the moment?
He's one of the main players in terms of, for different reasons. Academy player is from the house. He's the captain. When he's fit, he's one of the best players we have, no doubt. So for sure, for me personally, he's a main player.
Thanks, Rob. And we'll finish this section with a question from Martin.
Yeah, hi, Endo. you've got your players off tomorrow, and therefore I'm assuming what's an Enzo Maresca Christmas day like? What's the meal? Do you cook?
My mom is here, and when my mom is here, no one is allowed to go in the kitchen, so she will be.
You out the dugout?
Listen, the rest of this is not important, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? About who cooks at his house, who doesn't cook. Like, look, it's alright having like normal human conversations. Like, look, I'm never gonna put that aside. I'm not gonna say why is it not always about X, Y, and Z, but you don't always get the idea of what the manager's talking about and stuff like that if you're not really asking the important questions, innit? And I think, given that this is like 12 minutes, like a 12-minute segment of, 12-minute press conference, pre-match press conference, you actually want to hear the things that the manager's saying. Do you know what I'm saying? His preparations, what the players are like. Like, you want information that you can take and see in the game. So asking him other questions, I know that they do that for formalities and all of that. It's fine that they have their thing, but brother, like, all these journalists always ask the questions that don't really matter. Do you know what I'm saying? You've seen it already. Would you rather have Morgan Rogers or Cole Palmer in your team? Like, brother, like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why is that important? Can anyone here tell me how's that important to the game tomorrow? Cool, I get the question that I think someone asked earlier about, can they be the difference makers? You know what I'm saying? Could this game be won based on which one of them ends up performing? Of course, that kind of makes sense, innit? Like, what? Still going to that level, it's just weird, like, weird. But I'm gonna end this obviously with a little preview. So obviously we're playing Villa. Do you know what I'm saying? Villa tomorrow. If I look at the record for Villa, do you know what I'm saying? As in us against Villa. Let me change this up for you guys. Yeah, the last game was 2-1. I think this is the game when Enzo Fernandez scored and then Asensio scored both of them. This is in February. And Jurgensen, I think, flopped it, or he couldn't catch it or anything. I remember it was that Jurgensen's mistake. 3-0 was at home. This is when Maresca played the 2-10s, if I remember correctly. Do you know what I'm saying? Palmer, Jackson, and Fernandez backed that one. Do you know what I'm saying? I think I remember this. Yeah, lineup. I'm pretty sure João Felix played this. João Felix didn't play. Strange. But I thought he played anyway. But yeah, he came on actually. Yeah, he ended up doing it. Okay, yeah, I remember that. So he didn't start them like that, but one of those. But yeah, so our record is it's good against them anyway. Other than that, let me go into this. Predicted lineups. I'm actually fine with this predicted lineup. I think this is probably what the manager's going to pick anyway. He does this against these kind of teams. I think Villa's last game was against United. They won 2-1. Morgan Rogers with 2 bangers. Do you know what I'm saying? They didn't really play that well, but they got through that game because of essentially Onana, Tielemans, and Rogers on that side. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone else weren't really that great. Martinez had a little concussion thing in the beginning, but then he had made a good save, especially from the one Sesko and stuff like that. Look, they play quite high intensity in it, so it is what it is. Their players who's out for them, obviously we have Cole, Asugo, Ravia, and everyone knows Mudryk. For them, he's on international duty. Gesson, Elliot, Pau Torres, Tyrone Mings, and Ross Barkley are injured. I think our current form, obviously they've won all their games. With us, it's a draw. Our game last was draw against Newcastle. We played poor in the first half. We played better in the second half. Yeah, so obviously we had a poor first half. Second half, we were much better. Conceded 2 goals in the first half from Watermard. And then we had the goal from, obviously, the banger free kick from Reece James. And the other goal from João Pedro. Now, obviously before that, the Carabao Cup game, Cardiff, we beat them. We beat Everton, lost against Atalanta, and drew against Bournemouth. So, look, obviously they're in the better form. Do you know what I'm saying? And besides that, to be honest, even if I end up looking at some of the insights, obviously we drew. No Chelsea player has scored more than 5 Premier League goals. Palmer's ready to play 90 minutes, which you heard about earlier in the press conference. Enzo Fernandez has created more chances from open play than any other Chelsea teammates, which is why he has some kind of importance in this team. Do you know what I'm saying? He has importance in this team. I could also see the manager playing Enzo and Caicedo in midfield and Reece James at right back. So that these things can happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Or play Enzo in the 10 and move Palmer on the right. So these are all options that we can't really put to the side. The manager has shown us. Going to the Villa side, obviously they've won 10 consecutive matches for the first time as a top flight team since 1914. Villa could equal their all-time club record of 11 straight wins, last achieved in the 1914, bro. Rodgers is Villa's first player to score 2+ goals in a consecutive Premier League game since 1998. First player to score 2+ goals in consecutive. Oh, okay. He scored in the game before that too, and now okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, how's no one scored 2 goals in a game for Villa, bro? Well, that can't be right. But then I realized it. Villa have won 3 of their 5 league meetings with Chelsea under Emery, matching their previous 20. So he has, you know what I'm saying? He has beaten Chelsea 3 times in the past. So it's not something that it's not a team that it should be taken lightly anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a team that it should be taken lightly anyway. That's the most important thing for me. I'm going with a simple 2-1 win. I don't think we'll beat them like 3-0, 4-0, anything like that. I think we can even get a clean sheet. Like, if I really think about it, this could be a 2-0 win or something like that. Because with Villa at Stamford Bridge, their record ain't the greatest at Stamford Bridge. I think they do quite well in their stadium, but not at Stamford Bridge against us anyway. It's a good opportunity to go and get the W. You know what I'm saying? The players owe us that one. Do you know what I'm saying? The players owe us that one, because after that 45-minute performance, that first half, they have to show us that they can string it. You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying this for the whole season. I said that the game before that, the game before that one, and that one. Make sure that you are performing for the whole game, and make sure that you start the game well and don't concede. Oh, I guess we done that one in the game before that, and you get the point now. We need some consistency. We need some momentum, and this is what you do. You build momentum on this result. Close down the gap between you and Villa. Obviously, Villa also got Arsenal the week after, so make use of the opportunities that you get. Take advantage of the opportunities that you got. So that's the most important thing for me. Obviously, we get to the end of the video. Make sure you're liking the video. Leave your thoughts about what's been said in the press conference reaction in the comments below. Let me know your predictions in the comments below as well. And what else? And make sure you subscribe. And like I said, man, you can see the banner at the bottom. 57 subscribers away from 1K. 57. There'll definitely be 57. Because I've watched it yesterday. 45% of people that are watching the channel are not subscribed. And that's probably the people, the same amount of people, 50, 60 people that might end up watching this that are not subscribed. Subscribe to the channel. Support your boy. Do you know what I'm saying? Support your boy. Big up to everyone. Enjoy your day, your evening, night, whenever you end up watching it. Big up to everyone that's watched it, supporting the channel. Showed the channel love, showed me some love. Appreciate every single one of you. And let's go out with the bang, you know, to the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Support the channel, like the videos, subscribe, leave a comment, your thoughts in the chat. I read all of them, by the way, so I respond to everyone. So make sure you do that. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Let's see how the Villa result is going to be like, the performance. Match reaction is going to be out tomorrow as well. So look out for that one. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Do you know what I'm saying? Love.